Hello, creepies. Welcome back to another Paranormal News. I'm Ashley, and today we're going to talk about a real life, dare I say, prophet from my lifetime. Yeah, she was around when I was little. Now, sadly, this woman did pass away in 1996. If you don't know who I'm referring to, allow me to elaborate. Her name, and I am so going to say this wrong, Vanga. So, Baba Vanga, hope I'm saying that right, is the woman of our discussion. Now, I did say that she was a prophet. Not really sure if we can justify that or not, but she did make some pretty wild predictions, some of which a lot of people would argue have definitely came true. Other people would like to argue that that's just a coincidence, a lucky guess. But if you have paid attention to me and my ramblings, you know how I feel about coincidences. I just don't believe it. How do so many different things in the universe resemble a human iris? Why is that a repeating pattern? How is that a repeating pattern? If you know the actual science behind it, don't destroy my magic, okay? Just let me believe that this is just magical, all right? Don't destroy my illusion. But however, I'm not going to talk about Baba Yanga's actual predictions. No, there's something a lot more interesting that I would like to talk about with this lady. But I will fill you in on her origin story. So most of her life, she was just your normal, typical girl living in a very small village until she was 12 years old, when a freak tornado busted through her village. Made her airborne? I'm really not sure, but she was missing for a few days after. And when she was finally found, she was blind. Her eyes were completely matted shut with mud and gunk, and just there was no getting her eyesight back. While she was missing, that's when she was said to have her first viewing of the future. She also believed that she could heal people too, which I do find a little odd because she wasn't able to heal herself. I'm not really sure what healing powers involve and what the do's and don'ts are, okay? But that I do find just a little outlandish. Now, diving into what I really want to talk about with this lady, there is a theory based around how she was able to receive this information, because is it really humanly possible for someone to guess the future? Is our future so set in stone that it can't be changed? A lot of people would argue no, that there's so many different possibilities that are all happening at the exact same time, and it's just a butterfly effect, right? But what if there were some future happenings that were out of our control and were set in stone? Would someone from the other side be able to warn people with enhanced abilities? Now, how I got this kind of idea, like I said, it's a theory that's based around this woman, but most of the theory is based around extraterrestrials. And yeah, we know that I love my aliens, okay? I really do, and I would love for us to be able to find some aliens that would just rock. But what if they're not aliens? What if what we are perceiving as supernatural entities are just spirits? And what if those spirits are from the future? Maybe when we die, time is just irrelevant. Like you just exist in this paranormal realm at the exact same time that everybody else living ever has. When you think about that, and when you think about trying to openly communicate, now I'm just throwing this out here, just spitballing, not saying this is something I believe, but just basing off this theory that's based off of Baba Vanga and other people like her and where they're able to come up with these happenings. Who's giving them this information? It just got me thinking, what if this is a possibility? What if that's why when we're trying to communicate with someone from the other side, it's so difficult to get answers that are direct? It's so hit or miss sometimes. What if that's because we don't really get to pick and choose which spirit we're in communication with or what time era they're from? They could be from any time era. We really don't know. So what if these spirits find someone who can hear them or can visually see in their mind what they're trying to show them, and they can use this as some type of warning? I don't know. It's just food for thought. This is paranormal news after all. So let me know, what do you think? Yes, I get it. It's a little bit crazy and a little bit out there. But, even the most ridiculous of conspiracy theories are based off of some type of truth. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but it is a quote that I read and I just liked it. So there you go. Until next time, stay creepy.